Hello, welcome to the NORC NASCAR iRacing Series coming to you from Chicagoland Speedway here in Joliet, Illinois for the run of the Bears 250. The field begins to roll off here. Ryan Mayer, take it away with his starting order.
Row number 1, we have the 74 of John Barry, and to his outside, the old man from the Roman Empire days, Cody Miller.
And run number 2, we have Peanut, Spencer Owens, and to his outside, number 44 of Anthony Emery, hardcore IndyCar driver.
Row 3, we have Hunter Adams and Apple Combs, and to his outside, TCB.
Yeet. And run number 4, we got number 18 of Nathan Duenas, his outside, number 89 of Taylor Swift, Sean Williams.
Row number 5, we have Andrew Ferrandiyars, and to his outside, Josh Robin.
And run number 6, on number 97, James Culabali to his outside, and number 93, Matt Hummel, don't let me in your league.
Row number 7, we have...
In row number 8, we have number 41, Tom Mercier to his outside, a draft in the 22 car. So this is going to be a 160 single lap race, 250 miles. This is a little bit longer race than what we're used to for this whole season. So this is going to be quite lengthy. The track's going to change a lot with these overcast conditions. 74, we had a rough week last week. We'll start on the pole. Pace car pulls off here. We're setting up for the start.
Going.
And green flags underway here for the Bears 250.
We have someone already making it 3 wide before the start-finish line.
And you can probably take a guess who that is as we go barreling into turn number 1. Yeah, this is just being overcast. This track has a lot of grip right now. You're going to see these guys going to be not full throttle, but they're definitely going to have a lot more grip than they're used to. So you're going to see these guys.
Chicagoland is one of those places where you can really feel the speed on fresh tires. So, I mean, you're going to see these lap times be really wicked fast here from the start.
Yeah. As see, we got this group here, about 4 to 5 cars. We see Cody Miller to the outside, clearing 5. Spencer Owens, who barely gets back in line here.
Wow.
But the thing is, with overcast conditions, you really start to wear out the right front. That's a tire that takes a lot of abuse here. As we're side by side. For third, here's 44 of Anthony Emery, and we got the 5 of Spencer Owens. This is for the third spot.
You see places like Vegas and Kansas, you see guys use the apron, but here the apron is really slick, even with conditions like this. Most of these guys should still be on the surface throughout the trial hole and not jump down to the apron.
Yeah, I think on new tires they'll be able to afford to go down there, but once the tires start to fall away, like there's the transition.
Like that.
The transition is really abrupt. Just head back to turn 1. We got Hunter Combs completing a pass on the 5 of Spencer Owens. And we're pretty much single file throughout the whole field now. Another thing of Kansas, at least, where they got that road course section, there's actually some banking on the apron when you come out of trial that really helps the transition. On this track, you know, you go from a flat to, I think it's about 12 degrees in the front straightaway, so it really does kick the car sideways if you're not ready for it.
Still got even though he cleared Spencer, I mean, Hunter's not really pulling away.
I actually think Spencer's coming back on. He's taking a look back to the inside.
This is where I think we'll see the high line start to advance. I think we'll see that groove start to widen out now, and now that the corner speeds are starting to slow down.
And you can see Hunter, he's starting to use that high line, the defensive line on the 5. And 5's still there, but the 5's not completing the pass. Actually, he's going to clear him as he heads back into the third corner. We got a huge gaggle of cars back here.
We got
he's sideways.
Oh! Hold on,
that was really odd how the car just snapped. It's almost like he's got way too much rear brake and the thing just went around almost.
The thing with these cars is that when the tracks cool down, the way that these splitters are, it actually makes the car looser on entry. And so sometimes that car can gap from underneath you, and I think that's what happened with Terrell there.
As we the 2 best friends who are now racing each other side by side in 22 and 18. These guys they're really good friends, and in TeamSpeak they talk to each other a lot, and they really get along really well. As you see, the 18 and Nathan Duenas will complete the pass in the 22 and Nick Ospek. So we still got this battle raging on between the 29 and the 5, with number 88 Andrew right behind them. Actually, it looks like Hunter is starting to catch the 44 of Anthony Emery just slightly.
Yeah, and you can see that he's running a similar groove to what Emery's running, and Spencer's still right on Hunter's tail.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are starting to close up on top of each other right now, so we have a 3-car battle here for first. It's going to be 4 cars here in the second, because that 88 is starting to catch him as well. Here goes Hunter looking to the inside.
He's going to pull a slide job on him off 4.
Nope. 44 got really good a run. See, what is Spencer Owens going to do? He's going to make it 3 wide. We'll stay behind Hunter. I'll stay behind Hunter. And here comes that 88. He's starting to draw him just a little bit closer. I tell them, these guys running side by side are not really losing that much time to the 20 of Cody Miller, who's now running in 2nd place.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about it before.
Oh!
That there's really no side draft. Oh, wow. There's really no side draft with these cars, so they're really not slowing down when they're running side by side.
No. I think the 5 of Spencer Owens, I think he caught the wall coming off turn 4. And Hunter, he's going to take over 3rd spot. Here comes the 88 Vandrew. He's going to try to take a look to the inside. Hunter, way up the track. He's running right up in the middle of the groove. 88 got a really good exit. As he goes all the way down in the grass, can he? Ooh, a little bit of lag there from the 44. But yeah, he's gonna take the position over, so move the 88 into 4th. And that's on one thing. We're about 7-8 laps into this run, and these guys are already extremely spread out. You can see like the next pack of cars is about 2 seconds behind these guys.
Yeah, I think the next car behind this group right here is the 3 of Femiola. He's
right there.
Yeah, right there, that red car.
Here comes 88, looking in South Hunter. Ooh, Hunter gets a little bit better exit off. 88 had to check up just a bit and look at the momentum he's going to lose. Hunter will pull him by at least a couple growings.
Andrew's putting together a good starting run here. Doing a nice job taking care of the tires. We'll see if he has something for the 2 liters. I mean, looks pretty fast.
Yeah, and that's the thing with these overcast conditions. It's like you have to be really careful to take care of that right front, and it's really easy to kind of get drawn into a thing where you really want to abuse it and go fast because the grip's there, but it's really easy to lose that grip if you use that right front. Here's the 88, looking to the inside. There we go. And
yeah, we're gonna clear him.
Yep, he's going to take the first away from Hunter Combs. And this track, there's a lot of bumps in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is not too bad, but 3 and 4, there's some really nasty bumps. And this is where the tunnel of the racetrack goes. And like right here is really bumpy. It actually makes
that's really terrible.
There's a spot like right up next to the wall where it feels like there's like a dip.
Oh yeah.
Highline are kind of inaccessible because it's so awful. As we go up to the race lead, it's 74. John Berry is still your race leader.
Yeah, I think Cody Miller's starting to catch him a little bit here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about a 1 second lead that the 74 has, but it looks like Cody Miller might be reeling him in just a little bit. I'll tell you one thing, that 88 car is really fast right now. One that surprised me all to see it maybe possibly challenge for a lead here pretty soon. Take a look at the old man, Cody Miller. You know, when you get these overcast conditions, these cars drive somewhat similar to the Cadillac cars that we run. And that's one thing Cody Miller is known for as being a really good Cadillac driver. And these conditions really suit his driving style. So we go back here. This battle between these three cars is still kind of raging on. We see Hunter was able to get around in 44 Anthony Emery, but it seems like Emery is starting to run him back down. We also, I believe, right behind this group with the 3 and the 8. Bimmy and Go ahead.
See, yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say those two are coming fast, the 3 and the 8. Last time we checked in on this group, they were barely in the picture. Now here they are. And looking Ryan Blaney's scheme from Femi. See here, looks like Emery's gonna try to pass Hunter.
Yeah, he's taking a look to the inside here. He's gonna be really careful not to wash up. Because this thing with these cars, they're starting to, I think they're about close to the second off their fastest lap. That right front is really taking abuse. And here comes Femi to the inside of Spencer Owens. He's gonna take that position. I think Josh will be right behind him here as I head off into turn 1. There is Josh. I'm taking a look at this. Spencer going way up the racetrack, giving him probably a little bit too much room. But it's still pretty early in the race. We're on about to get to lap 20 here. I'm not really sure where the back half of the field's at, but they're gone. There they are, right there. Femi now taking a look to the inside of Anthony Emery. This is for 5th.
Been watching Femi's line, and you see that he hasn't really moved up from the bottom at all.
I think we got battle for a lead here.
Oh wow! Both the 80 and the 20 have caught the 74 now.
And it looks like we're about to have a 3-car battle for a lead. And look at the corner speed that 88 is carrying. Wow, he really thrown in that corner deep, and it's stuck.
Good work, yeah. Wow. Yeah, he's got a really good car.
I think Femi just completed a pass on Hunter. That moved Femi up to 4th. I think the 88 and the 3 are the fastest cars on the track. See, all 3 of these guys are in a completely different line.
So that's the nice thing about this track. I mean, any groove, there's really no preferred groove here. Femi's, yep. Now Femi's got some inner on that nose, and he'll go run down those front 3.
Yeah, it looks like Josh is struggling a little bit more trying to get up through traffic compared to Femi. Yeah, see, Anthony Emery and Hunter Combs been right next to each other this whole entire race. So you can see Josh, I think he's going to take a little bit of a late exit. He's going to get a really good run here.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Oh, but he's ooh.
Emery.
He charged in that corner. I was seeing that car kind of stepping up the track there a little bit. I didn't think it was going to stick there.
I think Hunter just got the wall off 4.
I think I might see a little bit of damage there.
It's a good shot from the blimp.
God, those top 3 are tight. 88 still going for second.
28 up there. Yeah, I think the 28 had a bad corner off turn 2, and now Andrew's going to get by him. 88 to second. Wow.
So Andrew Fernandez, I will probably never learn how to pronounce that name correctly.
I couldn't pronounce it, so.
No. 74 taking a really high line. 88 all the way next to the white line. Don't look now, but he is coming.
Oh yeah.
He's about a second to a second and a half behind this group.
Cody Miller's, wow. See how quickly the 88 got on the gas there, and he's able to keep that momentum through the tri-oval.
Yeah, I think the 88 is taking care of his right front a lot better than the 74 is.
Oh,
and here goes the 88 to the race lead.
Wow, 74 and the 20 have got to be saying, where did this guy come from?
The 28 is looking in his mirror. He's about to see someone else coming.
Oh yeah.
Now look at the 88. He just dives it down on the bottom and the thing sticks.
He can't get down on the bottom like the 88 can.
Yep, here comes Femi on the right of the back bumper of the 28 of Cody Miller. Now, if that was Dale Jr., you'd be hearing the crowd going crazy, but since it's Andrew, nobody cares. the Andrew, he's starting pulling away from this group. I think the 74 is holding up Cody Miller just a little bit. Here comes Finney a lot to the inside. And I should expect the free of Finney should get around 74 quite easily.
I'd like to see a showdown between the 3 and the 88. That would be interesting.
While this was going on, the 8 of Josh Robin was able to clear that traffic back there, so he is now in the 5th position. Should see him coming off of turn 2 in this shot. There he is, right there. And he's put about a 1.5 to 2 second margin on that second group. Ooh, 74 had an awful exit. Here comes Finney.
Alright, so Femi is second now.
Yep, Finney will take over the second position. Now we seem
a little bit over half of a fuel run here, so see these guys start pitting here shortly.
Yeah, I wonder how many of these guys are going to like short pit a lap further, because that seems to be the strategy with these some of these races is a pit a lap further in 60, 90, and 120.
If you recall the last time we raced, it was Bobby and pretty much versus Shutt and Marcus about short pitting and whether to go the full fuel run, and I think it was going to work to Bobby's advantage until the caution came out.
Yeah,
still ended up winning.
Yeah, I used to see Matt Hummel here really slow in apron, and caution is out.
Got a caution.
I'm just trying to see what brought it out. Spencer Owens.
Spencer?
Let's take a look at a replay and see what happened here. Coming off turn 4.
Yeah, it's Spencer, I think, just kind of
caught the safer barrier, and he's going to go through the grass.
Yeah, I just couldn't keep it straight, and
no.
Yeah, I just had to turn right to keep it away from the pit wall. I mean, there's really nothing else he could do. So it was a nice job, though, of kind of keeping it away from everyone and not coming back up onto the track like what some people would do.
Yeah. This caution is also a big break for Matt Hummel, which I'm pretty sure he will squander. He'll be able to get at least one of his laps back, as the pit road will be open, and we'll definitely expect everyone to come down pit road and take 4 tires. And here they all come down pit road. See pit stops here. It's gonna be, just getting off pit road, getting your pit boxes right, getting that quick stop. Still important gaining some track position. We've seen some guys lose these races, have bad pit stops here as they make their way into their pit stalls. We had the lone lollipop guy out there who'll be servicing Cody Miller's car.
Yeah.
Alright, who's going to win the race up the road? There's Femi. He's out in the grass. Looks like the 74 will win the race up the road.
And
So
the
did the
88 too.
Yeah, the 88 had a terrible stop.
And someone's killing pit crew alive. That's Terrell there.
Yeah, we were just talking about, how important pit stops were. We saw both the 88 and 3 going all the way. They lost several positions. The 88 was the leader. Go back to 5th. Femi will go back, it looks like, back to the 6th position.
They both lost 4 spots. Pit road.
Alright, Pace Car pulls off here. 74 is your race leader, and he's gone in a way.
Oh, wow.
Tell one thing, that 8 of Josh Robin did not create that great a start. 97 did not get a good start here as they head off in turn number 1.
They did the 88, he just lost a spot. Josh is lagging.
Yeah. And Potato Internet has been a while since their last harvest, and Potato connections are running a little bit dry. And he's getting some new taters to put in the wires. He'd be good.
Running out of solar power. There's no sun out right now.
We've got the battle going on between the 44 and the 28. Cody Miller and Anthony Emery here.
How about to that 74 and the 28? It feels good to be able to turn.
Yeah. Cody Miller's like, these tires, I like these tires, they work. Getting about 20 hours, I hate these tires, they don't turn anymore.
We got one guy all the way up against the wall.
Nick Ozapeg there. Right next to the wall.
Half.
Yeah, we get the this group here is we got Terrell Baker here, Dave Dwayne. So we got ooh, what was that all about?
Usually, usually Nathan's the one that can't see. I mean, did he?
And we have another caution. Let's see what brought it out. Oh no, tell me, is he gonna come to a stop? He's coming to a stop.
Are you kidding?
And there's a caution. So, thank you, Matt Humble, for instead of Alt F4 and just driving back to the road, this stop bring out a caution. Okay.
So, are you kidding me?
Pit road's open again here. Well, it comes down to everybody. We only did like a couple of laps at the very most.
Yeah, it'd be wise to pit. I mean, tire wear is pretty important here.
Looks like one of about several cars out here stay out. I think the free of Femi stayed out.
I'll see Hunter down pit road. I think he stayed out too.
Yeah, Hunter stayed out. I think looks like the 88 Andrew also stayed out as well. See, we got one car here just killing pit crews. That is the 44 of Anthony Emery. I think he only took 2 tires. And that's what I'm hoping. There's time to try 2 tires. This would be, time to try it.
Yeah, I mean, better to know now than later.
So we're now double up for restart here, and it looks like both Femi came back down pit roads, and 29 is your race leader. He has no tires, so 44 is on too. Green flag's out. We're back on your way. Cody Miller's just pushing the rear bumper to 44, trying to get him going.
Emery did not get going.
No.
Cow. I don't think he expected Hunter to go that early. That's the thing about these restarts. I mean, the zone that leader can go is pretty wide. I mean, it's from when the pace car goes down pit road to.
Are you having a stroke right now?
Yeah, I think I am actually. I don't know.
Ooh, Tom Mercer here. Look out. Tom Mercer. I think he caught like the transition between the apron and the racetrack and caught the car a little bit sideways. I kind of caused a little bit of a stack up. We see the 74 is already taking back to Reese lead. I think that 4-tire strategy, 2-tire strategy about a 44 of Anthony Emery is not working out too well either.
No, and I think really the staying out is working better for Hunter Combs than taking 2 tires is for Anthony Emery.
Yeah.
2 tires on iRacing doesn't really seem to work.
No.
For some reason. And at some tracks like this, apparently, as we've now found out, it's kind of better to stay out than it is to take rights. Just a little odd.
Yeah, these fixed subs are kind of particular under what conditions, under how they drive. You put 2 tires on them, they get really weird. Sometimes they get really sideways. You put 2 tires on them. And we see that the 44 who took 2 tires, has fallen back just a little bit. You see Hunter Combs is actually still maintaining 2nd spot. As soon as I say that, he goes way up high. Wow. He's going to let everyone go past him.
I don't know if he just trying to see through. Was grip all the way up against the wall? If he just flat out missed the corner? Or...
I'm not sure, but the gas and the 2 different tire strategies are right next to each other.
on the bumper.
Yeah, he got really close there. Yeah, he's running a higher line. Terrell Baker right behind him. You see that? Does get a really good run. Goes to the outside. Really had to squeeze up there.
We got 2 NORC Originals side by side. There's another one.
And NORC Original sounds like something you order at a restaurant. Like, what do you want there? Give me that NORC Original, fam. You want the cheese or you want no cheese? Give me some cheese. I like me some cheese on my NORC Original. It's a cheeseburger we're going to make.
Yeah, it's going to be made by Ryan Clark.
Yeah. It's covered in nothing but grease like a Five Guys burger. And it does taste good. Half a pound of bacon on the top of it. Because fuck it, why not?
You're making me hungry, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually getting really hungry now. I really want me a cheeseburger
Yeah.
now. But meanwhile, back at the actual race, we see that the 88 and the 28 are balanced side by side really. We see the 88. Once we get some laps on tires, he is really quick.
He's able to throw the car down the corner like that, and he just sticks it on the bottom. His tires must have some sort of like grip substance on them.
Ooh.
Wow, Cody Miller trying to do the crossover.
Yeah.
He almost wrecked.
I tell you something we're seeing, like all the way back in this group, I'm really surprised they're making a charge is Femi Olat. He is really far behind this group. I don't even know if he's even maybe scoring in the top 10 right now. As you see, we still got this battle going on. Cody Miller, getting a little bit tight. Andrew on the outside. Josh Allen trying to decide which lane's going to go. Now, while these guys battle side by side, this lane is 74. He's starting to put a gap on these guys.
He's taking off. He set sail to Mars.
See the 88 Andrew will finally clear that 20 of Cody Miller. Here comes the Josh Allen to the outside, and he's going to take that position on top lane. Here comes Tom Mercier. You really don't see him up front that much. He's on a really good run right now in 5th.
Seems like this race is having some guys that you don't normally see up front or at all.
Here's a gaggle of cars.
Yeah, that's where Femi's at too. Yeah.
But he's got to be really careful back here, because if there's going to be a wreck, it's going to be back here. Rewind going into turn 1. Oh, it's going to really... I thought the 97 was going to come out with Femi there. Whoa! Just chopped him off right there. There's Cowboy looking inside of Sean Williams. Oh, he's getting really tight.
Taylor's not going to like that.
No, she's got a heart on the back bumper. That's turned into an angry face right now. There comes Sean Williams looking to the inside of Terrell Baker. I'll tell you one thing, that 97 cannot get into the corner at all.
Yeah, he is really unstable.
And I tell you, look who's on the...
Femi wants to get out of there.
Yeah, I'm even surprised he went back that far. We get the one, Jared Darling, he actually missed the start of the race. He actually lives right next to this track, and when we did this race, he looks to the inside of the 97 James Caldwell. There was actually a tornado heading towards his house. He actually had to abandon his house, and he just made it back in time. Well, I think it's like 5 laps down here, so he really needs some caution. But yeah, Jared has had a real... Yeah. So yeah, he's of course the weather we got for the race is overcast and looks dreadful.
Yeah, he kind of matches what was going on back.
I think I remember him telling me that he had like a tornado, like it was 5 miles, like in the town that was next to this.
It's gotta be scary seeing a tornado that close. We got Melvin the Giraffe here.
Yeah. Speaking of tornadoes and destruction.
It's just a fun fact. The 22 car actually has an aerodynamic disadvantage. Because Nico's neck is too long. It causes about 20% more drag than any one of these other cars.
The fact that he's actually racing up here as fast is a damn miracle.
Yeah, it really is. And, it's actually quite embarrassing that Jared is actually behind him right now. I know that's not Jared's fault. He's 5 laps down, but I'm just talking about like on the track.
I tell you one thing, if anyone's going to cause a wreck back here, it's going to be that 97. He keeps entering the corner really high and just washes up. If anyone sits outside, he almost hits him every time.
It's almost like he's got like 8-to-1 steering ratio or something.
I tell you one thing, for these guys racing for basically last in this pack, they're putting on a really good show. Oh,
wow.
Jared,
oh no!
Look out! Oh, contact!
Oh, Carlo.
Well, that was
What are you doing, Goofy?
that was an interesting situation there with the 1 to 97.
Well, I mean, I think they wrecked, but they didn't hit anything. It's basically what happened, and it's a miracle this race is still green right now.
Let's take a look at this guy. I thought someone who's really fallen off has been 41. Tom Mercer, he was running there in 5th. Now he's back here battling Hunter Combs back here for about the 8th position.
Yeah, Hunter Combs is, I mean, his tires are really starting to give out now.
Yeah.
He's got like 5 lap older tires than the rest of the field.
And while this is going on, Femi Alat turned on the afterburners and he is gone. See, what other people in this race who we can make fun of? Let's see, let's look here. So what we got?
Well, we can't make fun of Taylor. You know,
she is an angel. Even though Sean took probably the worst entry into turn 1 I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, there's Nathan ahead of him.
Yeah. Nathan's so inconsistent. Sometimes he'll have like a really good run, and sometimes he'll just be crap. Right now, he's kind of like in the middle of that right now. I think John actually has some pretty good lap times compared to the rest of these guys. Of course, we're racing free wide for last. I don't know why.
And there's Spencer Owens, and we got James. That.
James Colabali. Yeah, he's been around Terrell for a good portion of this run. Yeah, I think this is some of the best racing we've seen in a while. Wow, so you go back up here. We still got the battle going on between Hunter Combs and Sean Williams.
We got Jared Darling now, and still with them. Tom Mercier I think he's kind of hold his own now. I mean,
oh my goodness, look at this run.
Whoa!
God, ooh, free wide. I tell one thing. Oh, this ain't gonna look good. No. Hang on to it, John.
Hold on. Good save.
Whoa. That one car came off a turn. Yeah. Jarrett came off turn 2. Thought it looked like 100 more horsepower. There comes Nick Osbeck in the back of Taylor. We know how he feels about Taylor. As you see, here comes Jarrett. Jarrett's going to need some caution
because his neck is so long.
Got another pass here. Female Lat.
Back up front.
Yep. Got around Cody Miller. That is for 4th.
Looks like as the race goes on, Cody Miller keeps falling back a little bit. Surely but slowly. Or slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. Wait, what?
I said surely but slowly. God, I sound like What If now.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, so you see this battle going on for 2nd place. I see Josh Robbins got some speed tonight. He's actually going to take over 2nd place. But I want to be starting up a Kickstarter for Brian Pasternak, also known as What If Racing on YouTube, to get him enough money to get iRacing. He claims that he's completely poor, even though he's got like 50, like I don't know, he's got a lot more subscribers than me. But we want to start the Kickstarter. Kickstarter. Oh, wait, no, I can't talk either. But we'll start a Kickstarter for What If Racing to get him iRacing so he can race in NORC with us again. Now we got Joseph and back racing NORC. Now we need What If. I think that's the reason why What If is depressed now, because he doesn't race with us anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. We need to get Matt.
Yeah.
we need to get Matt Cole.
Yeah. Give us our statistician in the race. It's oh wait, whoa,
what?
I think the draft was in the wall. Here comes, this is, these guys are trying to find a way to wreck in the dumbest possible way. We see, yeah, Nick Osbeck there caught the wall, come off turn 4 there, and he's gonna how far he's going to come up there. And Sean Williams here for a second.
Jeffrey the Giraffe.
Here goes Spencer Owens. Spencer Owens actually had a really good start in this race. Now he's kind of fired back in traffic. It really hasn't gone anywhere.
Since the spin, yeah, he's kind of just been fired back in traffic. And I think him hitting that wall and that spin, I think that kind of hurt his confidence a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. He's probably come off turn 4 with a lot less speed. I mean, he hit the turn 4 wall pretty hard, actually. So we go on board with Almost back here. Man, he's... Yeah, I think... I'm actually kind of surprised that the 29 hasn't fallen off a little bit more. It's kind of like, I think the tires have kind of stabilized compared to everybody else. But this group here is looking for a place to rack. Here comes Spencer. Ooh, oh my God, he got close.
Any group that has Nick Osenbeck, you know they're gonna wreck eventually.
Yeah.
Pretty wide off 4.
Yeah, they're making it work. Actually, we got some guys coming down pit road now.
Josh Robin and Anthony Emery.
Yeah. This might be a good strategy because we've seen how much these tires have worn out so far. Times have dropped off about 2 seconds.
And they're going to be like a second and a half, 2 seconds faster than the rest of the field here.
Yeah, they're going to be flying. What this is going to do, this is going to open the floodgates for everybody else to come down pit road. Here comes 88. Here comes the 28.
Whoa.
Here comes Nathan Fuentes. Here comes that group that was trying to wreck. They come down pit road, but they don't have Nick Osenbeck, so they should be good coming down pit road. You got Nathan Fuentes, Sean Williams. I think Hunter Combs is going to get out those crappy tires. Tom Mercier, the 97, James Calaballi, and 25 of Terrell Baker, all making into their pit stalls here. So he'll be the first off this group to come off pit road. There goes, wow, Andrew had a really good pit stop. I think he was behind Cody Miller.
Yeah, he must have really gotten onto his pit stall good and got out good. And pit crew was pretty fast. Here comes the Giraffe.
Yeah. I was expect coming in there with 4 tires and some leaves. See, we got the 74 still out here leading. I think Femi Alat is now currently being scored in 2nd place. I tell you one thing, if this run goes on long enough, I think we're going to see that 8 of Josh Robin take over the race lead.
Oh yeah, I mean he's about to get his lap back. Wasn't too far behind the 74 there, and
yeah, here's the 74. Femi right there in 2nd place.
See if they head down pit road here soon. There's Jared.
Yeah, you see, there's the tire difference right there.
Oh wow, yeah. That's about 155 versus 170 in the corners.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see Josh on. He's going to probably unlap himself in probably the next 5 laps here. All these guys back here on new tires. Take a look for the field. We'll go back up to the 74. 74 has actually bled this whole entire run. I don't know, I thought for a second there Femi's going to come down pit road. It looks like he came off of turn 4 really shallow. I know, he's going to slowly keep it going. I don't know, these guys, I think the front 2 might be trying to extend this run. Because I think with Josh, I think he's going to have to do at least 2 more stops. And I think at 74 and the 3 are going to stretch and we're going to make it on 1 more stop.
Yeah, I mean we saw in the past, I mean, strategy has always been the key for these types of races at Chicagoland, where you know that tire wear is going to be way more effective than fuel. So
yeah, this is almost kind of a race. You don't run to the full fuel load. No, the tires give up too much.
Oh.
I think Nathan came off of turn 2 there. It looked like he was going to hit to the inside wall. I think it was really sideways. But you do like 30 laps, or you do about around 40 to 45. Oh, well, that.
Oh, we got a caution.
This is going
And
to
that
trap
was
a
a
lot.
really bad time for those.
Yeah, no.
Well,
See what happened here with Nick Ospek. This is come off turn 2. And he does what Nathan Duenas does. Just loses it. And this caution is going to have everyone a lap down except for the 74 and 3. Does a really good job of not hitting anything. Or getting hit by anybody as he's been out.
damn giraffe.
Yep, so
Go
pit
back to
road be
Madagascar.
open. I believe the 8 of Josh will get the lucky dog. But all these other guys, they're going to have to stay out.
Wave around, yeah.
And their tires are going to be horrible compared to everybody else.
Oh yeah.
So,
and that's the risk you take when you short pit. Is that the one thing that can hurt your chances is a caution. That's exactly what happened.
and Josh Allen, he's going to be put in the very back of the script since he's going to get the lucky dog. I think that's how it's going to work. I don't know if I'll put him in front or behind him. He might be in front since they're getting the wave around.
Yeah, I think the lucky dog is ahead because they get their lap back first. The wave arounds get their lap back on one go.
So the 74, yeah, 74 will maintain race lead, and that's how it works. So
wow!
Only 2 cars are going to be side by side. We only got 1 row. We got Josh Robin here. He's back on the lead lap, and everyone from the 97 on back, they're back on the lead lap. But the problem is their tires are junk compared to the front 3.
And the first two cars with absolute junk tires are of all 2 cars. 97 and the 22. Here we go.
Green flags on. We're back in the way. That's on one thing. Josh Robin actually got a really good start. Femi a lot did not. Now it's going to be really curious to see how quickly these guys pull away from these guys because their tires are about 10 laps, newer.
Josh Robin now has the same tires as these 2, So
And we've seen Josh Robin. He's had some speed.
Just hasn't had the track position to show it. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I'm back at the ranch.
Lean Boy here and Cal. We have a Muslim.
I think Femi's really backing off the front too. I think Femi's really trying to save those tires. They're not pulling away as quickly as I thought these guys would be.
Honestly, I don't think he's trying to the front. I mean, he's seeing how much the tire wear is, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I think he knows like when to give it 60% for how long, when to try harder. At what point in the run is the top tires going to get to the point where he can kind of go a little bit harder and not abuse the right front tire any more than he has to. It's all about techniques.
While that was going on, we saw where Sean Williams came off of pit road. He actually got a black flag for passing on the inside on the restart. So he's now trapped at least 1 lap down. So he's
not happy.
Yeah, he needs to shake off that lap down status he's got right now. As we kind of take a look at the battle here between the 88 and the 22. Now we've seen how fast the 88's been. I'm surprised how much he's struggling to get around the 22. Nick Ozapek.
Yeah, the 22 has a disadvantage aerodynamically, so I don't really know what's the hold up here.
He also spun out, so those tires on that 22 are shot up.
Yeah.
Not really sure why Andrew is having such a hard time getting around unless the 22 does got newer tires and we just don't know about it.
It's hard to tell.
Scoring is showing him not on the lead lap actually. So yeah, so actually I think he is on newer tires.
Yeah, he must have given up.
Oh, he just caught the wall.
Wow, he almost wrecked off 2 again. Come on, Melvin.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah, so
call over here. And
are now past the halfway point. Is there anybody still watching this race? Got a battle here between, oh wow, these guys are right on top of each other. Nathan trying to take a look and then it's out Hunter Combs there for a second. Also got a battle in front with Willie Miller and the 404 of Anthony Embry there side by side as well. Ooh, I'm really close as I head past the trial ones, just turn one. I swear I thought I saw something spinning in front of straightaway coming off of turn 4. Like I thought I saw a car sideways, I guess not. Whoa, man, these guys are getting. I thought someone there was going to catch the wall there coming off of turn 4. Take a look back here, we see got the 89 of Sean Williams. Wow. Took a lap down. There was Nathan. I thought he was going to dive it back down to the inside again. Just not close enough to make the move. That car starting to suffer from some oversteer, or understeer actually. Just drove in there just a little bit too deep. Right now, up front, you're not missing anything. 74 still your race leader. Abe Josh Robin in second, and Femi Alette still in third. Right now, the battle is back here.
Yep. And Cody Miller trying to take that spot back from Anthony Emery.
Whoa! That was a little close come off before. Yeah, we talked earlier, you know, Cody Miller actually raced on chariots back in the old Roman Empire days. They known him as the Miller Storm. Like to put like those little big spiky things on the side of his wheels, and he's going to just kill people with those. He also tricked out his horse too. He put a nitrous bottle right up the horse's butt, so every time the horse farted, it just gained like about 100 more horsepower.
Literally.
Yeah, it could literally gain 100 more horsepower. They eventually banned Cody Miller for cheating, and now he races over here. He named his horses I hate everything, and the other horse is like, this is stupid.
Fun fact, they have a like all sizes of those horses in the car with him.
And they actually have, you remember I think it was one of the statues that Julius Caesar made, or actually Michelangelo, I think it was Davis, Michelangelo. That's actually based off Cody Miller.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
97 is.
Oh, we got one around.
What the hell?
Hunter Combs. He's
coming back on.
Oh God! What? Look out! Oh!
Oh man!
Tom Mercer has died. He's looking to the inside wall. Oh, he's going to crawl it.
What the fuck?
Caution is out. Oh my!
He fucking died.
Take a look right here. Hunter Combs.
Same thing as Spencer. And speaking of Spencer.
Oh, he life flashed before his eyes right here.
Wow, that was really identical, except Hunter's spin was way more brutal.
Yeah, once he gets on the...
I mean, nothing he can do. I mean, he's got it locked
here.
Up.
This thing just starts spinning like a top and... Oh!
Man. Now, what I don't get is that we see Tom here. He's going well under 100 miles an hour, and he taps the wall.
All right here. Oh,
and it causes this. It causes his car to flip.
What a bizarre crash!
That was.
Let's go on board with him here. You don't even see the car spin out because of the roll cage.
Not until right here.
Oh.
Yeah, you can hear him get on the brake, and it was just too late then. Now, yeah, what?
I'm not sure if the steering broke or what. This is slow mo here. Just Bam!
And I mean, like, there's really nothing that Hunter can do. You see him locked it up, but he was in the grass. He's already lost control. The best thing he can do is just hit the brakes. And that's what he did, but I mean, he just couldn't do anything. There was nowhere for Tom to go.
It's almost like Hunter's car picked up speed once it got on the asphalt. The thing just started spinning like a top.
Oh yeah, that was.
So pit road be open. I tell you, this is a huge break for a lot of those guys who are, got that wave around again on new tires because they were really falling off the layers. 74 actually really took off in that last run. So they all come down pit road.
Be on the equal playing field here.
So here they come. We've seen that 74 is able to get off pit road really well compared to their cars. Here they all in their stalls.
Comes Candyman.
Yep. Looks like Terrell Baker might miss his stall there.
Colin Emery. Wow.
Here comes the race off pit road. This might be close. I think 74 barely beat them out.
Cody Miller loses several spots.
And there's Nate between this last one off. So we are double up restart. We got about 70 laps to go. So this is
going back.
Yeah. So pace car is going to pull off here. See if Femi can get a decent start. It looks like he's able to keep up the 74 and just a little bit better that time as he get the 44. Emery's trying to go up for the middle. Head off into turn number 1. And we've seen how good this 74 is on the short run. Femi really lays back trying to save the tires and roll him down. But it seems like right when he's about to start going, it seems like we got caution that comes out.
Oh, I saw Femi just bobble a little bit. Here's Spencer and Cody Miller battling for the 5th position with Emery behind them, and Nathan almost just got into the TCB going into 1.
Ooh.
Oh, they're kind of stacking up a little bit.
Yeah, they really kind of stacked up there. I thought there was going to be an accident. I saw some cars like kind of weaving around just a little bit. And I tell you, someone who's back up there in that picture up front is the 88 of Andrew Fernez. He's up there right behind the 3 and the 8. Kind of lost a little bit of steam there on that last run, but he's back going. Yeah, right now we got our when it's going to be the next wreck wash, and it looks like it might be right here. But it seems like every time we go look, these guys think they're going to cause a wreck, they never do.
Yeah, for their sake, we better hope we're talking about them.
I think Terrell Baker might have barely kissed the wall coming off of turn 4.
I saw that too.
I don't know if he got really close to the wall and just kind of jerked down, made it look like he hit it, or he actually did hit it, but he was really close. As we're now serving in lap 101. Look at Nick Osbeck going all the way up towards the wall. Really not gaining any time running up there. See Jared Darling, he's gonna need some more cautions. I think he took the wave around that last time, and I think his tires are really done right now.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh!
A little bit of a block there from the 18 on Nathan Williams to Terrell Baker, kind of going all the way down off. Can he clear him? Come off turn 4? He does. And Nathan, oh, I can't. Hard to tell where he's at. He's blinking.
Like these are the 3 Stooges.
Yes. Larry, Curly, and Bo. Yeah, except this group is not as funny. There's a lot more chaos and destruction. See Cody Miller here, trying to keep up that 88. Cody Miller, he's had some pretty good speed in this race.
Yeah, he's just Sitting there in the top 5 most of the day, you know, kind of stabilized there in the 4th, 5th position.
Yeah, it looks like the 74 has got about like a 1 second lead right now over Femio Lat. Josh Robin right behind him. And right now, really the only battle we got going on right now, I think is between the 25 and the 22 of Terrell Baker and Nick Osbeck. So far, it's just stayed single file. Here's Spencer Owens here, who had a Hunter moment coming off of turn 4. Got really lucky; he was able to keep in the grass. Hunter was able to came back across the track and killed Tom Mercier. I think we're down to 13 cars in the racetrack right now. I see Nick Osbeck taking a look to the inside.
Don't wreck it.
Yeah. We seen the last time we killed. Ooh, that was close.
As I say that.
Just playing the, free Stooges steam over this part right here, because one of them was going to do something really dumb.
Ooh.
Surprisingly, they have not wrecked each other yet, even though they're kind of being kind of dumb. Because we got 60 laps to go. Let's cycle through here. Actually,
it's going to be a one-stop race, right? So these guys can't make it on fuel.
No, they're going to stop at least one more time. I think the last pit stop probably around. Well, we got the restart.
15 to go.
Yeah. If they were to go all the way on their fuel load, they'll pit with 15 to go. But I think they'd be better off like cutting this run in half. So these guys will probably be pitting around lap 30 something. I think is when you're going to start seeing pit stops here. Sonic 4 just kind of been dominating this whole race, really. The only time he had a challenge was really on the first run of the race, and ever since then, it's been leading the whole way. Femio Lat and Ada Josh Robin pretty much right next to each other the whole race. Oh man, that's one thing, that 88 of Andrew.
Wow.
I fought that back end of that car, that right rear quarter panel.
They're really close.
Yeah.
Didn't really seem to affect the speed at all, still kind of maintaining pace with the 3 and the 8.
Yeah, really? Even though these guys are kind of close to each other, they're being just kind of quiet with what they're doing. No one's making any abrupt moves. It kind of looks like Femi and 8 are starting to pull away from Andrew and Cody Miller as we go back from this field. Terrell Baker is really falling off.
Here's Sean way back here.
Yeah, Sean's way back. James Caldwell is way back, and here's your leader coming off of turn 2.
Already a half a lap.
I'm not really sure why he's so far back for. Unless there's something that happened between him and Sean that we didn't see.
Looks like the apron's gaining some grip here. These tires are pretty worn out, and see the top 3 all rid the apron that time by through the dry oval.
I think there is some amount of rubber that's going to lay down there. Not a whole lot, but I think there's enough rubber going to lay down where it's going to just a little bit of grip.
See it again.
So I see there's Andrew. Andrew's really pulled away from Cody Miller. Cody Miller is really falling off his rear bumper. Anthony Emery there chilling there. I believe that is the 6th position, and it is. Spencer Owens right behind him. Someplace. Nick Osbeck is back in 8th. He's really far back. He's back there battling with Nathan and Terrell. I think we're about to see that group come off turn 4 right there. Yeah, right there. About 3 cars right there. Jared Darling has moved up into the 13th position after retirement from the 29 and 41. And those are the two cars that are responsible for the last caution.
See, Emery just kind of maintaining pace on Cody Miller, and speaking of pace, it looks like Josh is slowly starting to catch Femi, as Femi's slowly starting to catch the 74.
Yeah, I think we're about to have a 3-car battle up here for the race lead. Because yeah, I think Femi, he's starting to run down that 74 just a little bit. We see the 74 just takes off at the start. But you see, Femi and Josh, I think they saved their tires a little bit better than the 74, and they're starting to reel him in. Yeah, Femi is definitely, I think he can gain a couple of tenths on that lap. So let's take a look at the difference between the lines they're running. It looks
pretty similar.
Yeah, running pretty much the same line. Now you gotta remember on iRacing, or at least for the stock cars, there's very minimum, if any, dirty air. You can run up right behind the guy in front of you.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's really stupid because the Indy cars and the Cadillac cars are really bad in traffic.
Yeah.
These cars.
Yeah. This thing, like the Indy car on a fixed setup, it's really awful in traffic. But it seems like with the stock cars, it just seems like dirty air is almost non-existent. Like I say, you get up right on the guy's rear bumper, and you really don't suffer from, you know, the lack of clean air on your nose at all.
I mean, and I think in real life, the distance that Femi is behind the 74, I think Femi would feel the air kind of being taken off his nose. Like even at that distance with the small split they have for this year, I think Femi's car would be affected by dirty air, but on iRacing is really kind of bipolar with aerodynamics.
Yeah, it's kind of odd how sometimes they'll model it and sometimes they don't. They don't model it with the cup cars or any of the stock cars really. But see, Femi, he has run down to 74. And he's about a couple of tenths quicker on lap, so he's right there. Actually, Femi's pulled away from Josh Robin now. Yeah, this is really the only battle on racetrack. The rest of the field is extremely spread out. Yeah, I think about 50 laps to go. Yeah, about 50 to go. So I think about 20 more laps, you're gonna start seeing green flag pit stops here. If we don't get a caution.
Wow.
Now, if a caution does come out and these guys are coming down pit road, they can definitely make it to the end.
Femi got a really good run off too. He's looking down low.
See how much is the 74 going to battle? Ooh, 74 looks like he's getting really tight.
Wow. Yeah, Femi to the lead.
Now I'm kind of curious, like how sooner will the 74 pit compare to the 3? Because you see the 3 is a lot better on the longer run. Does he short pit, try and make that distance back up? Or does he wait, does he wait a little bit longer? These guys here pull away from the rest of the field. With the idiot of Andrew, he's about 2 seconds behind Joshua right now. Actually about 3 or 4 seconds. Here's Cody Miller. Cody actually lost a lot of ground to the 88. And I think he's starting to reel him back in just a little bit. So you take a look, some of these cars come on turn 4 here, turn 2. I'm at, I just gotten into a wall. I don't even know what's going on in this race anymore. Spencer Owens back here, really just kind of by himself. There's Jarrett Garling, still multiple laps down.
There's Melvin.
Yeah, the Giraffe. We got Nathan Williams behind him. There's really, outside of that passenger lane, there's really no one racing anybody right now. So I think we're kind of waiting to see on pit stops, and the real race will begin after that.
And TCB starting to reel in Nathan. Here's Sean and James. I still can't pronounce that last name.
Cowboy.
Oh yeah, Cowboy. Did I get that right? I think the best thing for everyone is if that 97 stays by himself. Because, obviously, he can't race around other cars today.
Yeah, we've seen where he'll go in like really high and kind of wash up. I'm really surprised there hasn't been a wreck because of that. We've seen the 3 of Femi. He has put about a second to a second and a half on the 74. Josh Robin, a little tight coming out that corner there, have washed up a little bit. Really was keeping up with Femi. He was actually kind of cashing there for a little bit. Femi decided to go and he took off. On board with the 74. See, he's going down the apron, but Femi is not. So a little bit of a little update on some NORC news here. Just in case anyone forget, we are having our races broadcasting on Max Speed TV. Just look up Max Speed TV on YouTube. Find that channel. You see the idiot Josh Robin. He is coming out pit road now. Of course, right when I'm about to do a little plug, and then just screw. Oh, look out! We got one spin on
Melvin the giraffe.
I guess we're not going.
Not see that. How did you not see that? Are you kidding me?
No. Here comes Sean Williams coming down pit road. I guess that didn't bring on a caution. I guess he kept it off the racetrack. So we're still green. Yeah, looks. I guess he just lost it by himself, calling off of turn 4.
No surprise.
Yeah, here he comes down pit road.
Oh, right behind his best friend.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think he ever spun out because he's right behind Neve. I don't think he lost that much time. You see, 97 really had an awful entry. Really locked the tires up. See, Josh Brown was the first one coming down pit road, and you can see.
Wow, look at how fast he is.
Yeah. The speed difference, he's going to clear to 5 by at least by a couple of seconds here going for this corner. It's a little, just not even close. He is gone already. And I think, depending on how long Femi stays out, I think actually right now, if Femi were to come down pit road, I think Josh Rock would be scored as the leader. Just by short pinning here. Here comes James Calaballi coming out pit road. Now, the longer Femi and the 74 to stay out, that's going to give Josh a bigger lead. However, with that, that means Josh's tires will be older compared to these two.
And these two will be able to make up in the next run.
Here comes Femi down pit road
Femi's
now.
coming down.
Yep.
See the 74's coming down behind him?
Where is the 74?
I'll be on the road. Oh!
I don't see him anywhere.
What the?
I think the 74 lagged out the race. If so, that's gonna be.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he lagged out. So the person who's led over 100 laps in this race, they ain't gonna make it to the end. Yeah, he's gone. There goes Femi out pit road right now, and 74 is nowhere near him.
That's a tough break.
And I think. And I think this race just got handed to Femi's lap because of that. Because I think the 74 was only him and Josh really won't have any speed for him.
That's his race to lose now. But Josh Robin is, he should be way out in front of Femi right now.
Yeah, I think he's about at least probably 10 seconds ahead of Femi at the moment. But the thing is, Femi will run him down. Yeah, so we got about 35 laps to go. But right, this is like right around the time we expect people to come down pit road. We get the 97 really slow down here.
Here he is.
Yeah, there's Josh Allen. He is heading into turn 1 now. Here goes Andrew. Actually, Andrew is being scored ahead of Josh Allen. I think Andrew actually came in before Josh Allen did. So Andrew really short pit if he ever came down pit road. And 74 is being scored in 12.
Wow.
So potential, race victory has been taken out of the hands of the 74. And is now scoring 44 of Anthony Emery and 5 is Spencer Owens in first and second. Now, what these guys really need a caution. Because I think everyone back here who's already pit, I think they've done enough laps on their tires for a caution to come back out. He would come back down pit road again. And as long as they got good pit stops, they'll cycle through with 10 minutes later. Yeah, but they'll need a caution before they have to come down pit road. The latest they can stay out, here's Finney. He's about 7 to 6 seconds behind Josh there. Might be down to 5 now. But yeah, here's the leader right here. So he desperately needs a caution, and here's second place. I think these guys can probably make it to about lap, I want to say lap 50 something before they have to come down pit road. So they'll need a caution before that, but it depends how quickly Josh will catch them. Because he's going to get to them, I think, before they have to come down pit road. And once they do come down pit road, you're looking at the race for the lead right now between the 88 and the 8. See, Andrew did pit a couple of laps, I think, before Josh Rowan did. So his tires are a little bit older right now. And also, I think the 88 is being held up by Sean Williams in the 89. There he goes, he's going to take a look to the inside. Yeah, he'll take this.
Really close to the wall there off 4.
Yeah, just trying to get these guys as much room as possible, almost putting himself in the wall. Oh man, look at that running he's got. Here he comes, he's looking to the inside.
Tire difference.
Yeah. And he's got him cleared. Oh, wow. He really backed up that corner. 88 almost got in the back of him. That was going. He's going to hit him hard enough. That would turn him easily.
Really smart reflexes there.
Yeah, 88 was ready. I don't know if he was ready for it, but he definitely checked up very quickly. You see Femi here. You'll see the 74 is back on track being scored in 13th.
That sucked.
And, after what happened to him last weekend, taking out on lap 2 at Richmond and out, and, what happened here today, that's really going to hurt his chase chances. And actually, we're about to have a battle for the race lead. Yeah, believe it or not,
2 seconds off the pace.
Yeah. But these guys, they really need a caution to come out, because I'm pretty sure Josh Allen, he's not that far behind them. These guys can probably make it to about lap 50 before they have to come back down. Have to come down pit road. So they definitely need a caution. And see, Spencer really caught the 44 of Anthony there, but it's kind of backed off him again. And right now we're about 10 laps away from these guys making a pit stop. How much longer can they stay out? How much longer before Josh Allen gets to the back of them? Spencer Owens, I think he led that lap. I think that's going to be his first lap led tonight. We got Terrell Baker coming up behind him. He's on newer tires. This is going to be an interesting part. These guys just let him go. How hard do they race? Oh, he just pulled in the wall!
Oh, what?
Terrell Baker just got in the back of the 5. He's putting him in the wall.
Oh, he's had major damage on the front end.
Oh, that just ruined the 5 strategy. Look at the damage on the rear.
Wow. That somehow not affected the 25.
And Terrell Baker has a destroyed front end.
Oh.
I don't know, that was a block. Maybe 44 wasn't happy with what he did with the 5. Thought that was kind of necessary, but here comes Josh Robin.
Yeah, this all that's doing is just pulling Josh Robin in closer.
Yeah, he'll beat her in 5
Femi's
laps.
running him down.
Yeah. Yeah, we got about 23 laps to go here. So yeah, Emery, he needs a caution now. See, Josh Robin here as he's going to inside of the 5. If I'm Terrell, not Terrell Baker, but well, if I'm Terrell Baker, I'm running away from the 5. If I'm Spencer Owens, I'm livid right now because of, you know, you just got your strategy is now completely ruined. And speaking of ruined strategy, here comes the 88 fly into the inside here. Now move Josh Robin into the lead, and it is finally cycled through. Now the 44, just getting to the point now where this caution is about to become not. Ooh, 74.
Wow.
Recon them in a bad spot. Rewind up here. 44 moved back into third. And those tires on that 44 car are junk right now. Yeah, Femi, he's just a tad. Go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say he might as well now. I mean, really got nothing to lose here except the lap maybe, but he might get that lap back. He's gonna be blazing fast on fresh tires.
Yeah, because he waits a little bit too long to make that pit stop. You know, he won't have enough time to actually make up that time on those tires. You see, it's 74 down the lap himself. I think he's about 5 or 6 laps down now. And here comes Femi.
Really, it's unfortunate to see his day end like that. Competition. I mean, still trying to get all he can, but as far as winning the race, it's just going to be a little too late.
Yeah, I mean, if he was still in the race, I think the position that he's in right now would be really close to where he would actually be on the track.
That actually would be quite accurate. There's you can see Femi's just getting through the corners better than Josh now. Just has a little bit better tires.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're about to see the pass late here. You know.
Yeah.
I think there's about 5 to 6 lap difference between the tires here. And here comes Femi. He is right there. Yeah, this is going to be pretty much the battle for to win. If Femi gets in front of Josh Robin, he'll take off. Josh Robin really needs a caution to come out now. Side by side of the line, we got about 19 laps to go. Actually, about 18 to go. How deep can Josh Robin drive it on the outside? He's gonna clear him. New leader, Femi Olat to the race lead. And unless there's a caution comes out, I think that's gonna do it. As we got about 16 laps to go. And we're going to start seeing that league start to extend. We're already starting to see it extend right now.
Oh yeah.
As they're already at half a second. Oh yeah, so Nick, just to show you how old this scan is on this track, when these guys come off a turn 2 here, there's a billboard that shows the driver of the number 2 Miller Lite car. I'm pretty sure it's not Brad Keselowski. We'll have to wait and take a look at that. I think it's Kurt Busch. See Andrew here. He is, I think, going to be scoring third. Yeah, right here, look. I think that's Kurt Busch.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. He was in the 2 car in 2008. This is when this track was scanned, I believe, 2009.
It's kind of crazy, like they don't ever. Ooh, we got one car down here really slow. That is the 5 of Spencer Owens.
No, that's Anthony Emery.
Oh, that's Anthony. Did he run out of gas?
Did he really stay out that whole time?
Yeah, well, it was about lap 50 was about where they can go. We're on lap 153
I'm not sure
right
if he's
now.
gonna be able to make it.
As long as he keep the clutch in, I think that's got enough speed there he can coast in there. But yeah, he's man, that definitely didn't work for him. You know, usually there is a fuel gauge in these cars that kind of starts going out right when you're about to run out of fuel. I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention to it or not.
1 lap too much. I mean, he wasn't gonna win the race. You know, he already got the lead taken away from him, and on old man tires. So.
See, there's about a 2-second advantage right now. Maybe even a 2.5-second advantage. Ooh, is there a lot of black smoke down there? Or am I just seeing things?
I wasn't paying attention, but I think you're seeing things. I don't see anything. I think it's just the rubber. It's the way it's being pixelated on the screen.
But yeah, Femi, unless the college comes out, I think he's got this race in the back. Are you sure? Because I think I see smoke there.
I think it's just you, bro.
Alright, well. Oh well. Again, remember I was born in Kentucky. I can't really help it. So here goes Femi now. That lead is getting huge right now as we have now 10 laps to go. Josh Allen going back here. This is I think maybe Cody Miller might move up in the third. I think he took the first spot away from the 88. Kind of wait for the scoring for this thing. I think he's up to third now. You see Femi right now, the only lap traffic he has to really worry about is the 22, and it goes back to 74s on newer tires that he took off. So, kind of a race started out really interesting. Not a lot of action. Not so much in cautions, but a lot of side-by-side racing. This last run here has been really kind of spread out. Pit strategy is kind of taken over. Let's see, Femi is up to, I think, to a 5 to 6 second advantage right now over Josh Allen. But we saw like the dominant car all day, the 74. He lagged out right during the last round of pit stops. And if he didn't lag out, this would have been a really interesting race between him and the 3 of Femi, but we'll never be able to see it because of his connection issues. There he goes, 7 laps to go right here in line. Femi's really got 2 more laps, really. Because once he hits 5 to go, if a caution comes out, the race will end there yellow, and he'll pretty much have this race wrapped up. He is starting to catch the 22, and Nick Osbeck here. Femi's got a big enough lead if he wants to. He can ride behind him.
Yeah, just kind of have some fun, you know. Might be bored out there.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, he's starting to run a bit of a higher line for actually all the corners right now.
It's because he knows that it's not really going to hurt him.
Yeah. And also, I think running up that high actually does save the tires just a little bit. Josh Allen, even with Femi running a higher line like he is right now, I think he's still quicker than Josh at the moment. And running up that...
Just looks like Josh is just burned out his stuff. Can't really do anything. Just trying to limp it home.
Yeah. And now we're at the point if a caution comes out, the race is going to be over. And we see Femi, like the only car he has to contend with right now is that 22 of Nick Osbeck, who is a lap down. Actually, he might be on the tail end of the late lap. Ooh, he came off of turn 4 awful. I think Femi might actually end up putting him a lap down here. Here's Josh Robin. Here we see the gap, it's gotten bigger. About it's a 7 seconds right now, maybe 8. Oh, what's Osbeck doing?
Oh, don't wreck.
Wow, that's a really awful time to be doing that. He almost lost it right in front of Larry. I think Femi may or not have a mini heart attack right there.
I think you might need a new pair of underwear here.
Yeah.
Pair of
I think.
pants.
Yeah. It's like before I got a victory lane, hang on a second. Yeah, it's almost a full straightaway. The lead Femi has right now. And this is definitely the biggest lead we've seen all race long, at least with cars, on the same pit strategy. 2 more laps to go. Now Femi, he's not in the chase, so him winning this race doesn't really do anything for him except just give him a victory. But Josh Robin, this does wonders for him. Because
now that the 74's had issues, gonna boost him points.
Yeah, actually 74's moved up in 11. Yeah, but Josh Robin, he's looking really good for the next round of the chase. Here it is, last lap. Yep, last lap here at Chicagoland. Femi Olet. It's definitely been one of the quickest cars out there, and right now he is the quickest car. No one is near him at all. He has got a huge advantage right now over second place. Really, the only car that had the speed for him probably was the 74 lagged out. But anyway, here they come off of turn number 4. Femi Olet will win the Dead Bears 250 here at Chicagoland. Josh Allen will come home in second place. Cody Miller with third. Andrew Fernandez in fourth. Jared Darling never got those laps back. Take a look at the rest of the starting or finishing field here. Nate Duenas actually finished 5th, so good run for him.
That's a first.
Yeah, he's also in the chase, so that was a great run for him. Nick Osbeck will somehow be 6th, Sean Williams 7th, Terrell Baker 8th, Jared Darling got all the way up to 9th. And there's Osbeck spinning out again.
It's like the 3rd time he's done that. And Femi's just riding the wall now.
Yeah.
This is his victory lap.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick victory lap too. I thought he was going to kill Terrell Baker there for a second.
See if he maybe does a spin trial.
Yeah, I mean he's going fast enough. He can really go for a grass pretty quickly. Or maybe not. Wait. Wait, there we go. Kind of.
It's kind of weak.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad burnout. Well, actually, we got better burnouts over here than on pit road. Yeah, everyone's doing a better burnout except for the winner. Yeah, here we go. This is the burnout I was waiting for. So Femi Olet will pick up another iRacing victory. Got some damage on the car. I think that came on the cooldown lap. Other than that, he actually ran a really flawless race. Not really putting himself in any bad spots. Just did what he had to do to win the race. And here's your finishing results. Femi Olet with the win. Josh Allen 3rd, Cody Miller 3rd, Andrew Fernandez 4th, and Nathan Duenas 5th.
We got Melvin the Giraffe in 6th, Taylor Swift in 7th, TCB 8th, Jared Darling, after never getting those laps back, or all of them back, finished as 9th, and we have James Cullaboy in 10th.
John
And
Murray,
John
who
Barry
led over,
11th.
108 laps led. Fastest lap, also at the pole, 11. Andrew and Anthony Emery 12th. Spencer Owens 13th. Hunter Combs 14th. Tom Mercier 15th. And around the field, Matt Hummel 16th and Aaron Smith 17th. And here's your points. After the second race in the first round of the chase, Josh Strom and Nathan Duenas look to be pretty set up for the chase pretty well. Sean Williams in 4th. But really the battle right now is between Cody Miller, Hunter Combs, John Murray, and James Caldwell. Those guys are really close to each other. Kane Henry looks like he ain't going to make it. He's really far back. I don't think he'll make it in the next round of the chase. Neither will Jerry.
Trash.
Well, final thoughts on the race?
We saw some good side-by-side racing. Nick Osipek is really bad. I think we knew that already. And, Femi drove a solid race from start to finish, took his time, and it sucks what happened to the 74. Clearly had the fastest car, at least on the short run. He led the most laps, and to have that happen, right in the middle of pit stops too. That's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
That's life.
Yeah, sometimes, the winner quicker cars never gets, doesn't mean you're always going to win. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this NORC broadcast, and we'll see y'all next time for our 100 laps at Michigan. So, see you then, and take care.